If I lost everything today, no followers, no money, no connections, and had to start an AI business all over again in 2025, here's exactly how to go from 0 to 10K a month, step by step. No VC, no hype, no over fluffy content. Let's get right into it. Step number 1, skip the flashy stuff and go where the money's lying. Everyone's chasing the same dream. Let's build $1 billion AI app. But here's the truth. Most of those people are going to end up broke, burnt out, or buried in deep costs. Meanwhile, the boring niches are what's printing cash. I'm talking about dentists, roofers, insurance agents, lawn maintenance companies, businesses that are already making good money and already paying for some sort of help, but they just don't know how to use AI yet. That's the opportunity. You're not trying to go in there and change their business. You're going to step in and build them leverage. You're not selling AI, you're selling their time back to them. Step number 2 is pick one high leverage use case that saves time or makes some money. Now, before you start trying to sell 17 different services, stop. Stop it. It's not going to help you at all. Pick one AI automation that creates value and is stupid simple to explain to a potential prospect. Here's an easy go-to, an AI receptionist. This thing answers calls, can follow up on missed calls, reply to Facebook and Instagram messages, books appointment, handles the follow-up process, all without a human involved in the process. It works 24/7, never takes a day off, and never will get sick. That's a no-brainer offer to any small business. And here's the kicker. It probably will only take you about a day to really set up the full system using a couple different AI tools. You could charge anywhere from $1,000 a setup fee to a $5,000 setup fee, and then a monthly retainer of, let's say, $500 to $1,000 to keep it running. A lot of these softwares are based on tokenized credits. The more they use the system, the more they pay. And it's very easy to be trackable. The added benefit of this is the more clients you get, the more it stacks. Because you've already built the system once, all you have to do is tailor it to each individual person by tweaking the way it functions. So you can target an AI, you can build an AI agent for a roofer, take the same simple setup, put it into a plumber's business, and just change the wording from roofer to plumber and changing the vernacular and how it responds. And maybe it's a different process for how to book the call, but exactly it's the same foundational system. So once you learn how to build it once, you're going to learn how to build it forever, and it's super repeatable and it's super profitable for you. Because now instead of taking a day, maybe it only takes you 4 hours to build this and you're making the same amount of money. So step 3 is how to get your first clients for free. How would I get my first clients without having to spend a single dollar? Well, there's an app called Google Maps. Type in dentists in Toronto, or dentists in Miami, or dentists in whatever city you live in, and it will pop up the closest dentists to them. Look for the businesses that have decent reviews, but there's no chat widget, maybe their social presence is a little weaker, no scheduling system, or no lead capture. Those are your leads. Now it's your job to message or call them. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can do cold outreach if you don't want to put any dollars behind your system yet. If you do have a little bit of money to spend, why not build an AI agent yourself for your own business and then use that AI agent to call the leads that are interested or you think would be interested in your service. Here's a good framework of an opening message that you could say. Hey, I noticed you're probably missing leads after hours because you're only open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I built a system that captures leads 24/7, books appointments, books them into your calendar, sets them up for you, qualifies them if they're ready. Would this be something you're interested in learning more about? I'd love to set up a call for you so you can see how the system works. There's no need to overthink this process. You're offering value to them, which they can feel instantly. Another pro tip that I recommend is if you're localized in a bigger city, go on foot. Walk into these businesses, ask for the business owner. Go in and give them live demos. Say, hey, you got 5 minutes, I'd love to show you what my AI system can do that runs around the clock 24/7. Don't be afraid of meeting with people. Business to business always works great. It shows that you're able to meet with them, go outside your comfort zone, you're familiar with the territory, you're local to them. They're going to be a little bit more open to meeting with you because you're already there in person rather than, yeah, I guess I can book a call with you. As I mentioned before, this is going to be your step 4. You build it once and then you clone it. Once one business signs up, it's very replicable. I would recommend building out a CRM system for yourself using Notion. That way you can keep track of where everyone is in the process, building out some sort of AI automation dashboard. There's a couple different tools you could use to set up the AI agent. I will be going into an in-depth tutorial in a later video about how to do this, so stay tuned for that. But there's a couple different softwares out there that allow you to build it. The simplistic way of building a receptionist via a chatbot would be like Go High Level, Twilio, ManyChats, or using Zapier API keys and backend softwares. Up to you how you want to build it. Of course, always use ChatGPT. You can always learn how to build it on your own. But we'll be diving into this as well in later modules of videos that we do. So make sure you stay tuned to that. I personally use a software called retail.ai. It runs on a tokenized system. It's very simplistic to set up once you learn how to do it. And then the whole backend system is where you actually make the magic happen. That setup that you do build becomes your template that you can then copy to your next client, into your next client, into your next client, and just clone it and tweak it and make it better for that individual person. It's the same flows, the same tools, and the same value, just with a different name attached to it. Instead of Bob's Roofing, it's now Joe's Plumbing. Remember, you're not just selling them a service, you're selling them a system. Step 5 is stack services on top of this once you master the first. Again, don't try to do 17 things at once. Learn how to build a foundation, then stack on top of it. Once you have about 5 to 10 clients monthly, that's when I would start layering in those more services. Like, a couple different options. AI chatbot directly on their website that captures leads. Email campaigns written by AI that recapture or qualify leads and puts them on specific tracks. Or DM autoresponders for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok that auto-qualify lead, give them some sort of free resource or booking link, and then instantly gets people coming in from social media as well. Each one of those systems is a new opportunity to charge more on top of what you're already charging. But again, only add them after the first offer is proven to have worked and you're comfortable adding in new services. Remember, simple scales, complexity kills. Don't try to overcomplicate the system. Build it once, test it, make sure you're comfortable scaling it, scale that system, and then add more add-ons and systems in as well. Step 6 is to turn client wins into marketing fuel. Here's where your growth really truly begins. After your first or 2 clients start seeing results, start posting about it. Record a short Loom video on how the AI responds or acts and show people how you can use it and implement it in their own system. Show how many appointments it got booked. Capture a testimonial from your client. Go to your client and say, hey, I would love to sit down with you for 5 minutes, do a quick interview, and talk about how the system has worked for you personally. Would that be interested in that? If they say no, say, hey, do you mind if you give me a written little caption that I can put on a static post and talk about the system as well? Most people, if you really deliver them value, they will have no problem being reciprocal, telling other businesses about it, or in fact, giving you that testimonial that you would need and desire for your own marketing purposes. Remember, you're not here to sell the AI, you're here to show how the system works and prove that the system does work. That builds trust, that will build demand, and ultimately is going to build momentum in your own business. Step 7 is now to raise your price, not your workload. Once demand begins to increase and people are DMing you, calling you, booking calls, and you're starting to feel like you're hitting a roadblock, increase your price. The offer and the monthly can stay as separate fees, right? You have your one-time setup fee, but maybe we increase the monthly. And because people understand the value of the system, you're not going to increase the value of your product because people are buying into it and seeing why they should invest $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 a month because it's in more demand for that system. Remember, you're not adding more work to this process. It's still going to take you an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it takes to build the system. All you're doing is saying now, instead of my time only being worth $150 an hour, it's going to be worth $250 an hour or $500 an hour. That's where true leverage becomes, and you're no longer tied to a certain dollar figure per hour. Step 8 is to productize everything and systemize delivery. Once you're at 10 to 15 products, you have a proven market fit. Now it's time to build your own back-end system. Build out SOPs. That way you're at the point now where you can hire an individual, whether that's overseas or in the location you're in. You can give that system to them, pay them $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $5 an hour overseas, and then they're able to follow the SOP, build the systems out for you. Now, instead of you spending the 4 to 6 hours in that system, you can then either spend more time closing or sip a margarita on the beach. Totally up to you, however you want to move in that direction. As I mentioned, I already recommended a CRM dashboard. Another dashboard that I'd recommend is an onboarding dashboard to where they are in the process. Have they booked a call? Yes. Are they ready to close? Yes. Did they close? Yes. Did they get their onboarding email? Yes. Did they do XYZ, the discovery call? Yes. Cool. Have you built the automation? Yes. Was it sent to the client? Yes. Is it running? Yes. Have you done your first monthly call? Yes. The cool thing is you can automate this whole process so that when one action is done, it triggers a next action, which triggers the next action, which triggers the next action. So rather than you manually having to check off each process, you set up the right backend system using AI, you can then automate the whole process in that case as well. Another great way of building systems now that you're at this level is to automate lead intake. So again, if you haven't already installed the voice agent for your own company, install the voice agent for your own company. Why not have your clients already understand what the system looks like because they booked a call with your voice agent? This is when your business goes from a hustle mindset to a systemized mindset. This is where you're going to be able to sleep maybe a couple extra minutes a night because you're finally feel more comfortable because you built the systems and the back-end support to help you, and maybe now you even have some front-end support with having that VA or that person in-house working for you as well. The cool thing about these systems is whether you're online or not, revenue still comes in. You can be on the beach in Jamaica sipping a margarita and a new lead just acquired and wanted your service. The final step is don't try to be open AI, be open wallet. Most people are trying to be the next big thing. You're trying to be the next profitable thing. The path I just laid out is simple, it's proven, and it doesn't require you to be a coder, an influencer, or an engineer. It just requires you to take action, solve a problem, and keep it simple. If you're serious about building your first AI business, this is the system I would follow. If you want more help, on July 15th, I'm running a free AI masterclass. It's going to teach you how to build this all and show you the exact systems I use in order to see the results that I saw in my own business. And if you're looking for more one-on-one help, send an email to isaac@matrixai.org and I can see if there's anything I can do to help you in this process, to help you install and create your own AI business. You're literally one AI automation away from changing your future forever. So quit saying you're not good enough, quit thinking the system doesn't work. It does work. I've seen the results of my own business. I've seen the results that I've helped other people get, but I know it's possible for you to get it as well. Build your first system, test it out, try it out, do it now, you'll never regret it. If this video is helpful, make sure to subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming your way like this, gonna give you more AI tools, strategies, how to start building the systems, etc. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it to someone who needs to be running an AI business. And as I mentioned, July 15th, free AI masterclass. Make sure to click the link in the description to save your seat for that. We have less than 100 seats left. They're selling pretty quickly. Again, it's free. Go click the link, reserve your seat. You'll learn a lot more about these systems and how to build it all. But I will see you guys in the next video.